Hi, this is my first video of that type of video, and I wanted to make one because overnight a situation with Blac, Chyna, and Rob happened, and the truth is, it's really none of our business. But the reason why I'm making this video now is because the reality is this entire situation is full of domestic violence. And because I went through domestic violence, I feel like even though we may not talk about Rob and Shy right now because it's not our situation, many people are looking at this situation that are living similar stuff at home. And this is where I'm pissed off because I was reading the comments and I hate people talking about, oh, how could she do this to you and it's Christmas? Yo, listen, we're not in their lives. I get it. We don't really know what happened. I get it. But we're not gonna make Christmas a situation where we're gonna forget all the abuse we go through. We are not in their house. So, like, I can't stress enough that we can't advocate for them. But to me, China has been abused and violated every single day since she's been with Rob. The family didn't want her because she was what, a stripper once upon a time? They were best friends with these girls once upon a time until Tiger decided to date with an underage girl. So I don't understand how it was right for Tiger to date this girl when she was like 12 years old or whatever. But like it's not right for Chai as a grown woman who knows who she is and to date another adult. Like I don't understand why this was an issue at one point for one side but an issue on the other side to start first. But again, we're not in their home. So we can advocate for that. Second point is the Kardashian family didn't want Chyna for whatever their last name or some shit. I feel, and then Rob being extremely insecure. To be honest, what I liked about Rob, because I watched the show, I don't watch the Kardashian show, but I watched the Blac and Chyna show, the Rob and Chyna show. What I liked about Rob was that he feels like he was extremely protective of his family, and I found this beautiful. I think it's a turn on in many ways because unfortunately we live in a place where many men don't do that. It's not a race thing, it's just a man thing. A lot of men don't do that anymore. So to have Rob to be so protective of Shy, I found that I really loved it. I really loved that. But then his insecurities made it that he was abusing Shy. I was married for a certain amount of time and I left for domestic violence. And I feel like for Shy to be hacked is one thing, but then for Rob to come online and entertain the situation for everybody to see is damaging to Shy, first of all, because I genuinely believe that she's a nice girl. And then what does it show about you? Like you have your family to call. You have her to reconcile shit with. Why the hell would you go online to show all of us what the hell is happening? I feel like by doing that, you're telling us why she left. Nobody wants to have a man that can put the situation out there like this is crazy. So you went from protecting me to your family to basically throwing me under the bus to everybody that don't even know us out there. Like, that's just insane. And this alone to me will be a valid enough explanation as to why Shy left. We are black women. Black women by default live some shit from the time we're pretty much born. There is no way in hell we're gonna be in a healthy relationship with a man that will do this to us. Like this is not normal. So if he happens to be that kind of person as a woman, as a black woman that needs protection, that needs love, that needs security, that needs maturity, this to me is showing why she couldn't just fuck with this shit no more. And to be honest, I felt like she was so strong to even stay because there is only so much you can take, yo. It's like they're accusing you of doing things that you're probably not even doing. They are labeling you because of whatever job you may have done. Don't forget that these sisters have like sex tapes and whatever they're doing from pretty young. All of them. Or maybe not Kendall. I like Kendall, she cute. And I like Courtney, she cute. But I'm just saying. And it's like, I just feel like the entire thing is just a big hypocrisy. And even though I don't know Shy, I would actually tell her to take that opportunity to leave and never turn back. Because at the end of the day, she's been pregnant and she was still being bullied when she was pregnant. Nobody gave her a break. Kim reportedly saying like, she has these pregnancies that are hard and it's challenging for them to carry them. So she knows how stressful a pregnancy can be. Shy did not have a break while being pregnant. So how is it okay for her to not be able to have a nice pregnancy without drama, even if Rob may have been the cause, even if she may have been hormonal or whatever? But it's like, how, when it's yourself, everybody has to be empathetic and understand and be all of this type of things, but when it's you, all of a sudden nobody got time for you. Nobody needs to give you a break. Nobody needs to understand that maybe you're pregnant, maybe you don't have time for this. Like how? It's like the entire thing to me feels like it was a huge emotional and mental abuse from pretty much the beginning. Him, because he has his own insecurities. And don't forget that we all know that men that have insecurities will project that on you. That's exactly what happened in my last relationship. It had, and it was increasing. And the more I grew as a person, and the more I was shining in my profession, the worse it got. The really worse it got. So then you have the children, and the decision that you make becomes a situation where you become a wrong person. You become a bad parent because you had to come to the point where you had to make a healthy decision for you. And if you have children, it involves the children, meaning that you may have to take the children away from them because they're going to have to come with you. But all these situations were there before you start fucking up. In my personal situation, I'm going to share mine because I happen to talk about somebody else. So I don't want this to feel like I'm here pointing fingers, but like, what about my household or whatever? I'm happily in a relationship now. But with my ex-husband, it really became a situation where if I wanted to leave, I had to leave. And that means taking my kids with me. Sorry. But before I did so, I gave a million amount of warning as to fix yourself or we're going to have to go because I'm not going to die in this relationship. And they hear you, but it's like they're testing you. And this is what I'm saying about Shy. It's like she's been there for Rob. Rob was never seen the way he's been seen before Shy. Let's keep it real. Like, we need to really keep it at 5,000 here. And it's like she comes in his life and she's trying to help him and she gives him love and she has money. We need to stop making it like Rob has all this money and Shia doesn't. Rob's sisters have money. Rob is a Kardashian. Rob's sisters have money. Rob is a Kardashian. Blac Chyna has her own money. She does not need Rob to have money. Because the money that Shy gets, even if it was Rob helping her, because as a man, you're supposed to do that anyway. It's not Kim Kardashian's money. It's Robert's money. Like, I don't know if people in the internet are really that stupid. Like, it's like and the thing that pissed me off the most is that many of the people commenting are people that are going through the same thing or worse at home. This is another thing that really pisses me off. So I don't understand how you're going to sit here making it like, the wrong people are doing so wrong or the right people are doing right when the right people are doing wrong. And in your own house, you don't know how the hell to get the fuck out of your mental abuse. Like, I don't understand that. What I'm trying to say is, if Chai take the baby, if this entire thing is fake, then fair enough and happy for them. But as I said, there is some people at home right now that are living this or worse. And for their situation, I'm going to say this. People that bullied you into really living, like you didn't want to, you wanted to fight for your relationship, you wanted to fight for your marriage, you wanted to show people that you were going to make it, and you wanted to do all these things, but people really came in your way. Well, it's going to come to a point where you're going to have to let them win. If that means that you are happier and healthier, because sometimes fights are not always about winning or losing. They're about doing what's best for you. So if leaving a situation is best for you, take your shit and go. Like, you need to go like today. Shit, you had to leave yesterday. You take your kids, you pack your bags, and you get the fuck out. My ex-husband's mother told me to pack my shit and get the fuck out. Not because she didn't like me, but because and healthier, because sometimes fights are not always about winning or losing. They're about doing what's best for you. So if leaving a situation is best for you, take your shit and go. Like you need to go like today. Shit, you had to leave yesterday. You take your kids, you pack your bags, and you get the fuck out. My ex-husband's mother told me to pack my shit and get the fuck out. Not because she didn't like me, but because she knew her son was crazy. Take your shit and leave. And if that means that you're taking your kids with you, then you're taking your kids with you. You are leaving today. Because nobody is going to bully you knowing that you have children into leaving. And when you leave, they're going to say, yeah, but the kids. No, baby, you know I had the kids before. When I told you to stop your shit or I would leave, you knew the kids were here before. You knew I was pregnant before, but you didn't care for that. So now that I'm gone, carry on not caring. Because I'm going to have to go. Because there's a situation where people tell you and tell you and tell you, but it's like they're testing your patience, they're testing your limits, but then they don't want you to go when you go. No. Take your stuff. Go today. Because you're going to either die in that relationship or kill yourself if you can handle the shit, or become so unhealthy that you actually become crazy for real. But then if you become crazy for real, you become a bad parent, because you have to be able to fully function when you're a parent. And to fully function, to be a great parent, you need to be in a healthy space, because you're only human, you're emotional, you have a whole bunch of shit to deal with. Society's fucked up already. You don't have time for that. You want to do your kids a favor, be the best mom you can be. And if being the best mom you can be means leaving an unhealthy situation, to take care of yourself and shine bright so your kids can see you as a mom that is happy, shining bright, you need to leave today with your kids, because at the end of the day, they knew you had kids before they bullied you out, and they did not care. So now you have to care for yourself and be happy. Trust me, you're going to find a beautiful man. You're going to start all over, but happier. And I can vouch for that.